Sam, great start for you, beating one of the tournament favorites, player that always says that he loves chess, 9LX, that is Levon Aronian. Take us through this game. Tell us how you approach this one. How did you prepare also for this tournament?
I'm honestly mainly doing tactics before the games because the positions are so insane and have so many complex patterns that it's hard to just look at one position because all of them are different.
How do you deal whenever you see a pattern that you've never seen in your life and finally it's something completely different? We've seen Ray on the camera smiling sometimes when he's missing a move or when he's finding a fabulous move. How do you react to that?
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of this game. There's so many different ideas, and when you see something you haven't seen before, all you can do is just admire what's happening on the board.
Absolutely, and we've seen so many of those situations. Take us through the first game. D4, Levon was saying that he had a good position at one point.
This was very interesting, but probably queen b4 was an inaccuracy. That's funny that it's been played online.
T850 versus Zoo Paris.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, what I misunderstood was after whatever he plays to protect the knight, then he plays a5 next, and basically either equalizes or just gets a nice position.
Yeah.
So he went for e5, long castle b6, yeah. So here I'm just slightly worse. I was a bit happy that he went for this endgame because, I mean, even though it's bad for white, it's not that easy to win.
Yeah.
Because my knight's on f4, it's tricky, it's kind of like a blockade on the king side.
Yes. And then we got, I think it was somewhere around here after you guys traded off.
Yeah, once we got to this position, I mean, I thought I have good chances because the knights are always very tricky.
Yes, yes. And it wasn't easy at all. He only had one particular moment, I think it was at this point, when he could have played c4 right here. But it wasn't easy to
Knight
understand.
before bishop h6.
h6, and then
Knight
this
c2
is some sort of a c7.
okay, that's impossible with no time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And because you have to time it,
Right,
basically,
right.
And he had like 14 seconds on his
I mean,
clock.
objectively, it's probably good for black, but with no time, it's hard to play with black because, I mean, you move the bishop, you lose all the pawns. So.
Were you playing for a win right now? Were you content with
At this point, I was definitely playing for a win.
Playing for a win, yeah. That's the mentality, yeah. Right.
Yeah, now I was just waiting for the king to go to...
to the wrong square.
To the wrong square, yeah.
Yes. And it did.
And yeah.
At this point, king to b6, king to c6, still shuffling the pieces.
Finally, I went knight f4 and took this pawn. Yeah.
And king takes g3, and now b4.
And now he has to move the king because I'm pinned. Yeah.
Yes, king d7 or king to b7,
Yeah.
and then bishop takes c3, and somehow this position is still equal.
It's a very study-like position.
But hit the con c3, and at this point you probably understood that you're winning.
This was
get
over,
back in time. Sam, congratulations. Good start for you. No losses up to this point. How would you assess your performance? What's the plan for tomorrow?
I mean, 3 very interesting positions and I think 3 very fighting games. But like all of the games have been decided in the bullet portion of the game. So at the end of the day, it's still rapid chess and you have to be very sharp. So I'm just going to try playing quick and good moves. I'm
curious, who did you team up with and what do you guys usually do? What do you do for those 15 minutes in between the position reveal and the start of the game?
I teamed up with a lot of people. I mean, Ray, Sam, Jeffrey, and then Hikaru for the second game. So everyone has different styles and different understanding of the game, so it's very interesting. Wesley as well.
Sam, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Quick question for you, Sam, if you don't mind. You're one of the youngest players in the tournament, and yet the Iceman cometh, Gary Kasparov, 60-year-old Gary Kasparov is leading the tournament. You expected that?
I mean, it's pretty amazing. I looked at the standings after round 2 and I saw his name at the top, and I was like, okay, he's in form for this one.
Very good. Thank you, Sam. Good luck in day 2 as the weekend comes up. We'll be playing 3 games tomorrow Saturday, 3 games tomorrow Sunday. Tell your friends where you're hanging out as we have the guy who's